Edward Hutton was a generous donor to IU in a number of areas. We named the Honors College for him in 2006, and it was in part because he had been so generous in so many ways, most of them connected with providing opportunities and experiences for students. We began to work jointly on a project to provide a new proper home for the Hutton Honors College. We produced a written program about what activities would go in there, and we upped our game considerably because we knew we had some options here that we hadn't had in the way in which we'd been housed before. We provided in this building for gathering spaces that would be of value to the whole campus. There's a beautiful hearth room with a fireplace and space for dinners. We wanted all our advisors in one spot. We wanted space for some of the people who are doing Honors College teaching and the staff, and to have gathering spaces for students. That's one of the things we never had before. We had drawn up some designs, but we were considerably over budget in the projections. It was at that point that we decided to kind of rethink things a little and go with the design-build process, and engaged Meyer Nagin, and we were extremely happy with the progress after that. And the process of working with them was a very happy one. The people who worked on the project took great care. They were wonderful craftsmen, and they were also committed to the project, to the enterprise. I think one of the things that made that possible is that Mr. Hutton was engaged in the project, and he would come by and visit, see how things were going on that. And they got to know him and to know what this meant to him and what he was doing for our students. And were, I think, very moved by that. We were struck by their personal commitment to the project. I think any university official who's working on this sort of a project has to plan well, try to make sure that everybody's needs are addressed as best they can be. And I know that from time to time the Meyer Nagin folks had to work with people coming in and saying, no, we want this and that changed. They really weren't in a position to authorize those kinds of changes, and we kind of worked to get everybody back on the same page. But they were amazingly tactful, working with an experienced firm that knows how complicated the process is when you have a client of this sort with a lot of independent-minded people behind the project is important. We're very pleased with the outcome. The building is recognized as a gem on the campus, and by visitors to the campus. It's a very, very pretty building, and it's new. It's been remarked on, but one of the things that's also wonderful about it is that it fits into the rest of the campus, and we couldn't be more pleased.